What's up, guys? Welcome. Episode 4 this week. As you'll notice, the 5 winners from last week are scrolling above my head. Official rules with this, as of now, and I sent them all in your mails, so you will have mails on your YouTube account. However, what I do need you to do is you have 10 days, it says it right in your email that I sent you, to collect your item. If you do not collect your item, I will sell it. That's just the way it is. I'm not going to... I've just got too many things in my bags with these shows to do it. So you do have 10 days to get them. Thank you, everybody, again, for last week's support for the show. I had a lot of really cool messages coming from you guys, and you seem to really be enjoying the show, so thank you very, very much. Congrats to everybody who won last week. And Akky, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
You know, another day.
Hey, you know. Another hot day here in New Zealand, dude. Totally sweating like a pig.
Yeah, it's actually the opposite here. It's supposed to drop down into the low teens tonight.
Can we switch places, please?
Yeah,
please?
I would actually be okay with that. I would not mind hanging out with Frodo in the Shire for a while. That would be fun.
Hey, man. Frodo's pretty good company. I'm not
Well, I
gonna
would
lie.
imagine he is. Yeah.
All right, so we both had a pretty good week for farming this week, yeah?
Yeah, mine was the beginning of the week, but yeah,
Yeah,
I think the first 2 days I found 8 legendaries in like 2 days, and pretty good ones too. I mean, we got some really cool ones this week. I feel like we have a nice selection. So.
We do. And today, man, I've been on an absolute ripper. Like 12, I think I'm up to today.
Jesus.
It's been crazy, dude. Like craziness. So, all right, let's get started, shall we? Let's do it. What do you want to start with? What do you think? Weapon, armor?
Let's. You know what? Just surprise me.
Surprise!
Oh, just weapon.
This weapon. Okay, so this is one MacLeod. We've talked about this one before, with the bonus damage for the lightning, which is the main monk ability, their left click, or the Fist of Thunder it's called. So you can get up to like 30% damage bonus on this. So we want some lifesteal, or some sort of sustain. So lifesteal, life on hit, or socket or crit hit damage. Anything along those lines.
Alright, and let's link it and see what we
First
got.
one. Okay, so what do we get? Bit low on the weapon damage there. We rolled a strength roll, which translates to armor, but we don't really want that on a weapon, so pretty average weapon there. Pretty average indeed.
Okay.
So slow start this week. Damn. Alright, let's go armor. Let's try armor.
Let's try armor. Try something good. Boots!
Yeah, okay, so I talked about these the other week where you could do like a kind of cool budget build with monks.
Yeah.
And the boots, these are the boots that I was talking about, the Firewalkers. So they're always going to roll fire resistance, some big main stat, and always run move speed. Plus they give you a really cool burn the ground effect. So.
Okay. So we're really hoping for...
Some big main stats on this one.
Okay.
So. What did we get? 100 and... Oh, not bad at all, for sure. So 165 int. Yeah, and 47 resist to all. So that's a really nice pair of starter boots there for any sort of int user, wizard, witch doctor, obviously.
Right.
So not bad at all, for sure. Very
Movement
nice pair.
Speed, and it burns the ground you walk on.
Yeah. It's very cool. It looks very cool.
Those aren't terrible, then.
No, not at all, man. Those are very nice pair. Let's do a demon hunter weapon. So Manticore, I found one. This is one of the ones that I found today.
Okay.
So I've talked about these before, but we're looking for big damage. So big weapon damage. We're looking for 2 sockets, which is currently the only weapon in the game that could do that.
Okay.
That was today's fact. We rolled Dex, which is nice, but for this kind of weapon damage on the Manticore, we really need to get 2 sockets. That's sort of... There's been so many of them that's considered average now, while still being very good.
Right.
It's... it's considered average amongst the Manticores, so
right. I mean,
it's still
almost
very
100% crit damage plus attack speed plus a socket. I mean, it's not terrible by any means.
Not at all. No. I mean, if I was to ever play a Demon Hunter, which is very unlikely, I would probably go for one of these.
Okay.
So, let's do... This is one you found, the Vile Wards.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, we want big stats, we want vitality on these. These really boost them up. That way you're getting the most out of your main stat for your damage with survivability, and that makes them really nice. So, let's see how we do. Not bad at all, for sure. So, okay, so this is aimed more for a Dex wearer. So, specifically, a monk is going to get a lot of use out of these.
Okay.
Decent Dex roll, good vitality, some lightning resistance and resist all. So again, I've talked about this a lot, but this passive that the monk has that effectively becomes 113 resistance to all for them with dexterity and vitality. So
Right. I mean, extra armor, life regen. That's not terrible. It's not
no,
terrible.
that's it's an all around. Vile wards are sort of the thing to go to for shoulders.
Yeah, I know I get up here on.
Yeah, they're very nice. So I think most people wear them. I wear them. You wear them. They're just because they can roll. You know, like 190 dexterity. You can't get those on rare shoulders. So
Right,
that's
right.
so. Keeping with our theme of alternating between a weapon and armor, let's go with another weapon.
So
This
this
is
week's Acky's thing to teach you is themes. Last week was math. This week is themes. Now, is this the one that I found, or is this the one?
yeah, this is the one you found. That is, I really like these. Now they're not really generally used as a main hand weapon because they don't roll too high. So I'd
Okay.
be pretty surprised if we get a pretty high damage roll. But these are fantastic for your follower. So your Templar,
Okay.
you chuck one on him and he uses a sword and shield. And the cool proc with these is they can summon down those angels that you see in Act 4
Yeah.
and they come down and help you fight. So it's pretty cool looking.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you see, it's actually the stats wise not bad. So strength, vitality, and the crit damage that would have been more suitable if we got a bit higher weapon damage. But this for your follower, perfect, absolutely perfect weapon for him.
Awesome.
And you get that really cool effect of the angels coming down to help you fight, which is really fun. So,
Cool.
all right, so back to armor. We'll do the Andariel's helm. This is the same one that you're wearing at the moment.
Yep.
Now these here, very cool. I think I've talked about this briefly before, but they give you attack speed, they give you crit chance always. So you're
Okay.
gonna get those on every single Andariels. What you're looking for is a good main stat. You want some vitality or a socket, you know, to help you with your red gem to help you level up quicker. So
Okay.
let's see how we did. Not bad at all. 167 strength, very nice. Perfect attack speed, 9. These can either roll 8 or 9%,
Okay.
9% being best. And we want a low fire damage taken. 13 is relatively low. I think the highest you can go is 30.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So, but basically, I mean, it's pretty simple to stay out of fire, guys. You know this. I know this.
Blizzard
Don't stand in.
101. Don't
Yeah.
stand in fire.
So, if you can't stand in fire, the stat doesn't really matter to you. So. Very cool for a barbarian indeed, which they like attack speed and crit chance as well. So
I'd like to point out that I found those as well.
yes, you do.
I was
Ready?
excited. I was excited.
Okay, another one for demon hunters is the calamity. So these are very sought after one-handers at the moment. They can roll very high weapon damage. They will also roll a socket. If they roll a socket, that's very nice. But the unique thing with these is they have a chance to place the Mark of Death, which is a bonus damage to the target. So it does it for free, essentially. It's like a Demon Hunter skill that you get for free
I got you.
weapon. So let's see.
Ooh.
Not bad. 880 is a little low for one-handers. Probably not the highest that we want to see. Really nice attack speed. That's the other great thing about them. They always roll the crit hit damage. But a very high, as you can see there, 46% chance on the Mark for Death.
Right.
There's a very high chance. So we needed a little bit higher on the weapon damage there for it to be sort of top gear.
Okay.
But very cool for a Demon Hunter, for sure.
All right. Definitely a good
Uh,
starter weapon then.
oh, yeah. Very cool. You attack crazy, man. It's like a machine gun of arrows when you use that thing. So, Stormcrow, another one, same as what we gave away. I think we gave one away last week or the week before, but I've said this is the one helm in the game that can actually roll life on hit, which is really nice. So same thing for basically all helms. We're looking for crit chance. We're looking for a socket. It's always going to roll
This thing's
a
got
main
pages
stat.
stats on it.
Yeah. So we got arcane power on hits. A nice roll of the life on hit too. The 435. That's a really nice roll. So not bad at all. Very nice for a wizard. This is, like I've said, can be used for any spec wizard. So you could use this for Archon. You could use this for CM, which, if you guys don't know, CM means critical mass. Or even the kite build of wizards, which I've seen a few use lately. So
Right.
very cool.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all. Back to weapons. This is called the Azure Wraith. Okay. Um, Again, not too high on the damage end side of things, but what we're looking for here is a high chance to freeze.
Okay.
So again, this is going to be really cool for your followers, specifically the Enchantress, because if you get a high chance to freeze, the attacks that she does has a chance to freeze the mobs that you're fighting, which is
I
always
got you. I got you.
good. So let's see, 800 in weapons, 19% attack speed. That's craziness. Um, and 8.6 for chance. I think the highest is 15% of these go. So
it rolled
well over
pretty average there, but
average, yeah. But again, very cool for your follower. You know, like if she can freeze mobs that you're attacking, why
right.
not? You know.
Now, we can't use followers in PvP come 1.07, correct?
No.
Okay.
No, we cannot. So it's going to be solely player versus player in those dueling arenas.
Okay. So I was going to say that would be an interesting factor if you could bring a companion with you, how you could gear them.
That would be
Specifically
crazy.
for utility. Yeah.
Be fun.
That would actually be really cool now that I'm thinking about that. Why don't they do that?
Well, because I don't think they want to focus it more towards the player versus the player. They don't want, like
Yeah.
certain fights to be outcome because your follower got a proc. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But speaking of dueling, I have got some really fun things that I'm going to use on you when we duel, buddy.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's gonna be...
I've got one thing that I'm going to use on you.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
It's my big
And
long beam,
I'll
Akky.
be running. I'll be running when you use that thing. Anyway, back to it. Last piece is an armor, so we're looking here at the Syndicate. So again, with that cool budget monk build, these always rolling that fire resist, and the resistance to all always gives you a very nice resistance to all, but we're looking for sockets here. We want sockets on this thing. And we didn't get them, unfortunately. But we did get percent life, which is nice. We got the vitality and a double roll int for 126, so not bad for a starting wizard or a starting witch doctor for sure.
Okay. So let's go back through them real quick, guys. Start at the beginning. We got the one Kim Lao, Firewalker's Boots, Manticore, Vile Wards, Skycutter, Andariels, Calamity, Stormcrow, Azurath, and Cindercoat. And again, all you have to do to win one of these items is list the item below in the comments. That's all you have to do. Yeah, it lists an actual item that we're giving away. There's been a little bit of confusion on some of the videos. I've had people just putting in items that we don't have. You can only win them from the 10 items that we have. We're not going to go buy you an item. So keep that in mind, that it's just these 10 items. We ID them every week for you. Again, if you do want to follow the show, you're more than welcome to throw us a sub and follow along every week to see if you did win and to see which new items we're going to come up with next week as we're getting ready for patch 1.07. It's just going to make everything crazy, and I'm excited for everything that's going to bring, but we're still going to be giving away items up until then. So, Akky, anything else before we go?
No, not too much. Like I said, I think you touched base basically, but we're looking forward to 1.07. If you guys have any questions about 1.07, feel free to contact me. I'm on most of the day, so or hit up Nash. He knows about 1.07 as well, so feel free to contact us if you need help with anything. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week.
See you.